Oh my gosh, she's so insufferable.
Okay, hold on. Sister Wives, Confronting Meri, episode 19 and 20. Might be the season finale. We might have some unpopular opinions this episode. We're gonna see. But feel free in the comments if you disagree.
I don't care.
There's not a lot of winners in this episode. I'll put it that way. First off, and secondly, I have a real knee-jerk reaction to some of the stuff being said. So I have a pretty strong biased opinion on this. So we'll see. We'll dig into it and we'll see. Oh, and then Janelle went on and on about how amazing it is that you see this, and we made all this. That's how families work. That's what grandkids are. Like, that's not, they're so obsessed with polygamy that they seem to only see, they see everything as being unique to polygamy. And it's like, normal, you know, monogamous couples have grandkids too.
If it's wrong, they made a huge wrong life choice.
Anyway, that's true. So we find about the catfish visiting. I guess there are more episodes because we're going to see that. Anyway, oh, and then Cody makes a comment of, I've already got 4 nagging wives. And I thought, this man should be hit by a bus because that's an awful way. If John ever referred to me as his nagging wife, it would happen in the middle of a fight and there would be quite a bit of words after that. Like, that would not be something he just said and I was like, oh no, that's fine. I love it when he characterizes me that way. That's how I view our relationship too, as a harpy wife. Anyway.
She knows where I sleep.
We meet Aspen's boyfriend Mitch, who's not a polygamist. He's not part of the church. Mariah says that she's past the whole catfishing thing. She doesn't act like she's past it, but you know what I mean? Whatever, you know. Which is kind of funny because then later on we have Meri saying that she's past everything and she's clearly not. But I have opinions on that as well. They've had several sessions about the thing. Now I get Janelle's response because Janelle 100% was, it's Robin and Christine who are over there who are like, one second they're like, oh, I didn't even think of you. And then the next second they're like, well, I did think of you, but it wasn't my place. And it was like flip-flop, 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 flip-flop. You know what I mean? Anyway, and then they're like, we're going to this lunch and it's really awkward. Of course it's awkward. Janelle's the only one who's, like, Christine's like, I don't know why you thought it was awkward. Janelle in her interview is like, oh my gosh, this is so crazy awkward. It's like, okay, at least be honest. Is there anything else we'd like to discuss? I just hate all of them. Sorry, getting a little worked up. Except Janelle. This is my opinion on Janelle. Janelle never really wanted to be a polygamist. She wasn't raised into that. But she had the hots for Cody, and she's like, this is how I can have him. I can be the second wife. I can have him half the time. You never see her, with the exception of Christina used to watch her kids when she worked. But I've never once in 12 seasons seen her have a sister-wife relationship. Do you know what I mean? In the sense that where she's like leaning on someone emotionally or, you know, that. To me, it's very clear that she's in a monogamous relationship with Cody where Cody is gone 2 out of every 3 days, which is something I'm going to get back to later. Anyway. Cody's told her don't come. I mean, this is what gets me is they're having the sister wives have this therapy session. To me, the therapy session should be 1000% with Cody because he's 1000% the problem with Meri's relationship with her family.
They can say whatever they want. Cody and Meri are not married. They don't. Well, they don't cohabitate.
Well, they legally got a divorce, which took away the one legal tie she had to him. They don't cohabitate. He's stated that they don't have, I don't know if he's officially said they don't have sex, but...
They don't have sex.
They don't have sex. We know that. I mean...
So they don't spend any one-on-one time together. They're not married.
They're not married. He's essentially... If you know anyone who's going through a divorce...
This is what those people do.
Right. Or is divorced. And they see each other occasionally and try to have a healthy relationship for the sake of the kids. That's what they have. So the sister wives being like, I don't know why you're so awkward. Because her husband left her.
Because she's not freaking married.
Her husband left her for you 3. You guys all get an extra day every 4 days. You know what I mean? Like, or 12, every 12 days they each get 1 additional day or whatever. I did the math. I couldn't.
Okay. I don't care. It's okay.
But anyway, and then like nobody's acknowledging that. No one's saying, you know what the real problem is here? Meri's all alone and we're still expecting her to have a plural family relationship with each one of us, even though her husband can't stand the sight of her. Like, they made a big deal about how they drove to therapy together.
My harpy wife, I just said that.
I will kill you in your sleep. So anyway, so I just jumped to it. Oh, by the way, Janelle looks like she wants to punch everyone at the table at the lunch, which was really funny. I thought, like everyone. Christine wants to apologize. Oh, of all the things, Christine's like, I want to apologize, Robin, for not seeing your vision.
It's still stupid.
It's still stupid. It's still not making money. I'm making more money writing books all alone than they are. I mean, this is what...
Yeah, well, there's a difference. You're talented and smart.
Oh, you're so sweet.
That's why you married me.
Oh, jeez. Anyway, so the whole Christine Meri thing... I love you too. The whole Christine Meri thing drove me nuts. Because first of all, I feel like Christine brought it up
Total bitch.
Christine...
She's totally in denial about how big of a bitch she is.
Well, this is the thing is, anybody who's
watched
how
insufferable she was back when she was insecure?
Yeah, and she was having problems because of Robin. And now all of a sudden she's like, Meri, I don't understand why you're so guarded. Because
my husband left me, you bitch.
Well, here's the deal. Can we just leverage it down on the bitch? You made your point. We get ya. You're going to say it again, don't know what I mean, you.
I think the bitch keeps thinking I'm calling her.
No, Maggie doesn't think that.
That's a good dog.
Okay, no, but it really just bothers me because I think that she did it specifically not at therapy because she knew that the therapist would be like...
This was just, let me heap some pile of crap on your head, man.
And I'm going to use this really condescending tone the whole time.
You totally.
Because to show how in control I am. And how difficult. So she's like, they spent the whole therapy session saying, no one left you out, it just happened, it was an accident. And then she goes to have this private conversation where she's like, now...
But if it were me, I would
have
totally...
Because it's so difficult to be around you. Anyway.
Thanks for the help.
So anyway, before anyone goes, well, Meri's through pain, you're right. First of all, catfishing...
The one doesn't exclude the other.
Right, like everyone can be wrong in this scenario. Meri was totally wrong what she did. I think though it would have been more ethical for Cody to be like, you've broken my trust. I don't want to have a relationship.
Instead of all this bull crap.
Okay, so anyway, that's our opinion. I know it might be unpopular. You're totally, feel free in the comments to be like, I disagree. Christine was 1,000% right. I'm going to think you're wrong.
Because you are.
Because you are, but... You know, I just understand that I have very complicated feelings. Right now, my knee-jerk reaction is her husband's essentially left her, and all of her sister wives are pressuring her that I don't know. This is what I think they're doing. They keep setting up jumps for Meri, or hoops for Meri to jump through, and they will never be the end of the jumps. So you should have done this, you should have done that, you should have done this, you should have done that. And the truth is, they just don't like her. They just don't. She's no longer a sister wife. She's not Cody's wife. But they can't just flat out say it because then they'll have to be admitting that polygamy isn't working in this case. And this is a downside of how this is. And that would be difficult for them. Meri buys the place. I Googled it. The price is kind of high, but maybe we could go. Spend the night. Check it out. Actually, that'd be kind of a... Considering...
Are you trying to get Meri as a second wife?
No, absolutely not. And according to Janelle on Twitter...
I'm pretty sure she wouldn't want to say with what we said about her.
I know, that's exactly what I'm thinking. That's exactly what I'm thinking. It just seems...
Yeah, sure, have this room. It's the lice room.
Yeah, it's the room that has a small gas leak.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, according to Janelle, there's going to be another season. Which is, I guess, good for us because everyone likes...
It's better than their other dang plague shows.
So anyway, okay, that's it. I don't know if this is over or we'll see you next season or we'll see you next week. I'm not sure. See you later.